accept it or you cannot play, there is a clause that you can write out. Let me turn this music down. Let's see, music. Sound devices. Shoot, I can't get rid of the music? I don't know if that will help or not, but right now. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to read this whole thing to you guys, but I am going to let you look at it. It pretty much says that you're accepting their agreement. It also says that you're agreeing to their policies, and you can go up and I think, no, you can't click on it, huh? It's saying you give Epic pretty much license to use whatever content. It's a binding individual arbitration. They're wanting you to do that. You cannot sue them in a class action suit. There are certain words and phrases they have. This is your license grant, part 1. Then it goes on to part 2. At any time you can pause this and actually read the content. There's the license conditions. They own everything, guys. You may be paying for the skins and everything, but under this agreement, they own absolutely everything. Even though you bought it, you bought pretty much are renting it. You bought the permission to use it is what it is. Okay. There's updates and patches, and this is telling you all about it. And it says they can take it out without notifying you. Pretty much you're giving them permission to do whatever they want on this game. There's game currency and content, talking about selling game currency, etc. You can get game currency at Walmart and the dollar store, and then there's Family Dollar, and then there's some others. But you guys really should read through this, know what you're agreeing to. I don't know if it's different for minor accounts. They're telling that, you know, you're given authorization of your PIN and your key and everything when you use a card. Okay, it's saying pretty much they can limit how you modify things. They are allowed to do chat posts, character data, game customization. They're allowed to, anything you use of theirs, you're saying they are allowed to take and use for themselves. And you will not get monetary reimbursement for it. Oh. If you report with a voice audio, they can come after that. If you have a UCG, they are allowed to host, copy, import, stow, modify, adapt, display, publish, perform. They're allowed to use your content. And right here, what I was saying, they use your content because it's their licensed work. You will not get any compensation. Nothing. unless you get permission from them. There's musical works. You know how they like to do songs. And there's special rules for the recording artists. Even the artists have to comply with them. And guys, this Epic's main office is in Switzerland. I found out from reading through this. Okay. You make anything with their stuff, they can do what they want with it. That's what you're agreeing to. A lot of people are just going to accept this, not even read through it. It's pretty plain. It says you waive on the last paragraph, you waive and agree to waive all rights of authorship, paternity, attribution. If you do these UGCs, you have no rights to any of it if it's their stuff you're changing. If you provide any feedback, you grant them an exclusive, fully paid, royalty-free to use it however they want. They own all rights and titles. They own your account. So they do give you third-party credits. This is their liability. So in a nutshell, they own everything on your Epic account. Now, I know this is for Fortnite, but I'm wondering if this is for any of the games they do. Epic does more than just Fortnite. Which this is just to protect them, but mostly. But there are some clauses in here to protect you as the gamer. Now they have on here an Apple agreement. So I know for a while there they were not able to do Apple. Like this is about the currency and everything about how pretty much you're telling them you cannot sue them. Termination. They can get rid of your account without notice by you agreeing to this. And you, by law, have to destroy any software copies you have left. Or they can, I guess, prosecute? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. Governing law and jurisdiction. You cannot do it. By signing on this, you cannot do an individual arbitration. That means suing them. And you can't do a class action. It's saying we'll work with you, we'll work to resolve whatever issue there is. Yeah, you notice this does not say Fortnite, this says Epic. So it's any Epic, it's your account, your Epic account. Not just Fortnite. Just because you pay for permission to use everything does not mean you get it. The rest of this is on an individual basis only. Sorry, my controller is really sensitive. Okay, this is what they will agree to arbitrate. It says you have to go with and talk to like I don't know if it's a mediator But someone, you have to talk to them. You can't just go out and sue them because you feel like it. In other words, the arbitrator decides what's going to happen, not a judge. Wow. There's a JAMS website for streaming, and that is in North Carolina. I think that's where the U.S. office is. The address is right there under JAMS in that first section. You can do an in-hearing required either at North Carolina or where you required you choose. If you start the arbitration, you have to pay the filing fee, and Epic will pay sometimes. If the dispute involves $10,000 or less, they will pay all of the JAMS costs. That's nice of them. If the above doesn't apply, then you demonstrate the cost. Epic will pay much of your cost to prevent arbitration from being cost prohibitive. So they are trying to be somewhat fair. JAMS cost is not include your attorneys. Epic, this is nice. Epic won't seek their attorney fees or expenses from you, if the law rules entitle them to. But if you choose to be an attorney, need an attorney, you have to pay everything. Sounds like they're expecting you not to go after them either. Notice of filing. It has to be within 2 years of when it first arose. Failure to provide timely notice dismisses the claim. In other words, you get nothing. Continuation in effort. Whoa, this binding eventual arbitration section survives any termination of this agreement. Wow. Epic may revise. Epic does not have the right to alter the agreement. Class action. To maximum extent permitted, in Epic agree to only bring disputes. In other words, you cannot go get a bunch of players and sue Epic if you agree to this. So if any of this is illegal or anything, that'll be cut out. The rest is binding. That means you cannot change it once you sign this. You have a 30-day right to opt out. Mine would start today. I have to write to Epic Games legal department. You have to write exactly what it says, or it won't be effective, which I think I'm going to do. I don't like the fact of being under someone's thumb, I guess, something like this. It must be postmarked or deposited in 30 days of the date on which you first accept the agreement, which would be right now. So I'm going to accept this. Actually, I wonder if I can decline it. I'll try the decline first, but if it tells me I can't play, then I'm going to have to accept it. Oh, right there it says your continued work of the agreement. You can't do any of this assign, transfer, charge, subcontract, anything. Whoever is their lawyers did a great job. Cheat detection means functionality intended to identify cheats. Cheats is a program, methods, or other given players an unfair advantage. Confidential information, non-public information. Content means any virtual items, anything in the game. Epic means depending on the location of your primary. There's a Maryland corporation. There's Switzerland, where their main office is. Feedback suggests any feedback you supply, services, any services made available through the software. Software is everything. It has themes, objects, characters, names, dialogue. Everything is theirs. Any document or information referred. The original of this agreement is English, and it says translations are for reference purposes only. Act by Epic to exercise, delay, etc. will not be deemed a waiver of those or other rights. So, additional platform. Okay, here's one just for Sony for the PlayStation. And you can go ahead and read that. In no event may you convert any software virtual currency into real currency, tangible goods, or in-kind consideration. You're forbidden from engaging in off-platform sales or exchanges of virtual currency, just as eBay or other auction sites. So if you went and bought a bunch of, from what I'm understanding, again, I'm not a lawyer, if you go and buy a bunch of Fortnite bucks, you are not allowed to sell them on eBay or sell them anywhere. Now see, purchase and use of items are subject to net term user agreement. Users. This is all about what they're allowed to do. Xbox. A lot of you are on Xbox. Here's what you're allowed to do or not allowed to do. You have an agreement. Xbox is Microsoft. The same as Apple. Apple iOS users. Oh, sorry. Sorry for moving so much. It says Apple's not responsible for anything, which I'm sure they love. They're not responsible. Epic is responsible for the game and its content. On that last paragraph, as between Apple and Epic, not Apple, is responsible for addressing you or any third party's claim to the software or services. Consumer protection, like there's a whole list of things. Apple will have the right and will be deemed to have accepted the right to enforce this agreement against you as a third-party beneficiary. Therefore, any end-user questions, complaints, or claims need to go to help@fortnite.com. And last but not least, Samsung Galaxy users. Here's the terms. I did not. Well, I guess I did. Someone did tell me. Here's a mobile, but I don't know if it's true. I've heard that once you hit go mobile, you can't get back into the regular game on PlayStation. I don't know if that's true or not. So there you go. I'm going to see if I decline it. See that? You have to accept it to play. Wow. So the best thing you can do is go in and do that written denial. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been helpful. Hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget that notification, and I'll see you next time.